Hello, Internet. Hearthstone is back up again. Yes! There was a couple of days I couldn't log in and I was getting really tense and tested because right now I need my Hearthstone fix every day. So, we had this Warlock arena going on. Won one, lost two, doing really badly. Don't have much confidence in the deck, but let's see what happens next. Yeah, I guess I can't really complain about Hearthstone being down for a couple of days because it is in beta. Clearly, there's a big sign on the loading screen that says beta. And it's not even open beta yet, although I'm pretty sure it's going to open beta really soon. And for beta, it is really good quality, I have to say. It's no surprise that maybe there are a few small issues in a product as complex as this. Okay, so what we're doing, we're fighting this druid, Tata Svengalia. Okay, I've drawn Twilight Drake. I don't need Twilight Drake. Stormy Knight and Jungle Panther are good cards. If we get something earlier, we've got Violet Teacher. We're screwed. Maybe I should mulligan the Stormwind Knight as well. Maybe I should mulligan all of them. Well, it's too late now. Against the druid, he's... well, druid is traditionally... Well, druid might not have any early plays. He might be going for like wild growth and things to get big creatures out there sooner. So he might have a quiet first few turns. Let's see what happens. Oh, I'm not getting any kind of low card drops, am I? Next turn I'm going to be life tapping, I think, which isn't ideal. But I need better cards. I used to have the Panther I can play on turn 3, but ooh, Boar is out. So yeah, he might be going slow and wild growth and innovate and all that good stuff, or he might just be trying to rush me down. Putting a charged creature out on turn 1 does make you wonder. Another 4 and a 5. I know I have low value cards in this deck. I have this huge mana spike at 1 cost. Where are all those cards? Why have I just got 4s and 5s? Oh dear. Okay, so we just get hit by the boar some more.
I hope you like my
Novice Engineer is out. Not much of a threat, but we've got nothing we can do about it at all. Okay, so Succubus could be. We could play Succubus and get rid of one of these. 4-3, or we play the Panther. I think the Panther is the right thing to do. He's a 4-2, but he's more 1 more mana cost than the Succubus, but I couldn't have done anything with that mana point anyway. And I think the 1 less health is countered by him having stealth, so the druid can't attack him until I choose to reveal him. Unless he's got some kind of AoE.
We must cleanse the sun.
Burning that on just a Panther would be kind of silly. Okay, so we've now got a buffed Novice Engineer, and we're just going to start taking some serious damage if we're not careful. Stormwind Knight into the Shattered Sun Cleric seems to be the right thing to do. Or we could Ooze and Succubus, which puts things on the board. Decisions. No, I think Stormwind Knight into the Shattered Sun Cleric, because it gets it right off the board straight away and just leaves me facing these two guys. Gonna leave the Panther in stealth until a more opportune moment to use his 4 damage. Problem being, the more creatures I play, the more likely it is he might decide to use some kind of AoE, which will also hit the Panther. So I need to be careful. This Violet Teacher is useless because I'm getting no spells. Where are all my spells? He screwed that up, didn't he? He should have put it there, so that the Novice Engineer got buffed as well. I might have to reveal the Panther. Oh, another... What do I do? We could Stormpike Commando to kill that. Or we could Silverhand Knight and just get some minions out there.
I wonder.
Yeah, we need to get guys out there.
Ready, sir.
Okay, and I'm still leaving the Panther stealthed. I need spells. Where are all my spell cards? Okay, so he's done 9 damage to me. It's not the end of the world. I can come back to this. No, you can't target that. It's got stealth. No, you still can't target that. It's still got stealth. He wants to target it with something. Okay, he's going after my knight. And the knight's a more powerful creature anyway, so it's a more sensible thing to target. Okay, so I'm getting card draw, which is good. Oh, corruption. Oh, good. Drain life. Excellent. That's just the cards I needed. Let's thank him for that. Although the presence of Stealth Tiger isn't very good. Alright, so he's going to beat on me. Right, let's play some spells. Ooh, Crazed Alchemist. Not useful at all at the minute, but might be later. Okay, so we can drain 2 life from that, I would assume, and then kill that with the Panther. That would leave me 3 mana, which I could play.
So many possibilities.
Succubus? Yeah, I think Succubus. I've got so many cards right now, I could afford to lose one of them. Do I want to reveal the Panther? I'm worried about I might need the Panther to kill the Tiger. So I think I will actually corrupt the Defender of Argus. And then play Succubus.
You're in trouble now.
And we lost the Crazed Alchemist, which is okay, because the Alchemists are nearly good for like freaky gimmick plays. Okay, this isn't the end of the world. I'm worried about that Tiger though. I'm wondering what he has to buff it up. I mean, at the minute it would die to the Stormpike Commando and the Jungle Panther. Oh no, Abomination. Well, you might as well trade that out, mate. Yeah, it's gonna die anyway. Okay. Ancient Brewmaster, that is no help at all. Now we can't kill a Tiger because of this dude. Thinking what we can do. We need to kill this him first before we play anything else, because otherwise the death rattle will harm anything else we're going to play. We need something that heals us. Can I Ancient Brewmaster that back to... No, I can't. Stormpike Commando doesn't kill it, frustratingly. So I'm thinking maybe just get some minions out there.
I wonder.
Squire, attend me. Ready, sir.
I'm at 11 health. I'm certainly not going to life tap. Yeah, so this hasn't gone well, to put it mildly. I should have thrown back all of my starting hand. Although, having seen what the next cards were on the deck, it wouldn't have made any difference because they're all like 4 and 5 cost minions. Ancient of War. Oh boy, that's not good. Okay, so I'm basically dead. Muggish Warden may save me. Alright, well we clearly need to trade there. If we could, which we can't. Because of course that other thing has stealth. I think Muggish and Warden... Dragonling mechanics, at least there's minions there and there's a taunt guy, and as long as he doesn't have silence to get through the, or some way to remove the taunt, I'm fine. Well, fine as in still alive.
Yes, me and Mr. Fight.
Okay, now do I want to kill that thing? I do. Do I have a damage to kill that thing? I don't. So I'm not going to. Damn. Well, that's game over.
Well played.
Those cards wouldn't have helped me either. Alright, you got 10 damage on the field and I have 6 health, so why are you still playing cards?
Pain, speak to me.
He just wants to finish with a bang, I guess. Well, that was a suitably awful game. Oops, Soulfire. Cool.
That was your third loss. Use your prize key to see what you've earned.
Let's see what we got for this terrible, terrible arena performance. Okay, we've got 2 prizes. We've got 35 dust and a pack of cards.
Oh, good job. Feel free to try another run in the arena if you've saved enough gold.
Let's see what was in that pack of cards. Okie dokie. Ooh, I've got a rare card. Common.
Golden common.
Ooh, golden sense demons. Cool. And a normal sense demons. Oh, that's useless. Dark Iron Dwarf, Wrath,
Rare.
and Mind Control Tech. If your opponent has 4 or more minions, take control of one at random. Cool. Let's try another arena. I think I've got enough gold. Yep. Purchase complete. What hero shall we choose? Let's go... Priest? Priest, Mage, Shaman. Shaman I've played a lot. Mage I've played a little. Priest I haven't played at all.
Shall bring victory.
Let's go Priest. Now the thing with Priest is you have lots of spells and cards that heal, and also lots of things that do crazy stuff like giving minions the same attack as they've got health, and that buff the health of minions, so you can buff the health of minion up to some stupid level, then give that minion the same attack as its health, and then just win in one turn. Okay, so what have we got? Young Priestess. At the end of the turn, give a random friendly minion 1 health. That will be useful if we actually play a lot of minions. Crazed Alchemist. Swap the attack and health of a minion. I think that sounds more crazy, and I like crazy. Okay, Voodoo Doctor. Restore 2 health. Okay, we don't have weapons as a priest, so with pirates we can just safely ignore. Ventricle Mercenary. Minions cost 3 more. I think Voodoo Doctor. Ironbeak Owl for the silence, or Novice Engineer for card draw, or Wisp for a free creature. Free creatures tend to die pretty quickly. Silence is very powerful and it is a 2-1, so let's go for that. Mind Control, 10. Take control of an enemy minion. Yeah, actually, Mind Control. War Golem, Scarlet Crusader, Ironfur Grizzly. I like the idea of the Crusader with Advanced Shield, but Taunt is always quite useful, so we'll go for Taunt. And we get the Divine Shield as well, but we could go for Light Spawn. Minion's attack is always equal to its health. So it'll start out with 5 attack because it's got 5 health, and then if it gets damaged by 3, it'll have 2 attack and 2 health. And if you buff it up, if you double its health, it'll have 10 attack. Arcurial Soul Priest. Cards and powers which restore health now deal damage. That's really powerful. Azure Drake. Spell damage boost. But I'm not sure if priests have much that uses spell damage. Angry Chicken, obviously only useful if you've got a Blood Imp or something to increase its health. So we'll go for the Soul Priest. Mind Vision. Put a copy of a random card from your opponent's hand into yours. Sounds good. Destroy a minion with an attack of 5 or more. We'll go for the Shadow Word Death, I think. That's just really powerful removal for big creatures. Mind Blast. Deal 5 damage to the enemy hero. It's 5 damage, but it is specifically to the enemy hero. Or we just go for the Shattered Sun Cleric buff. I think the Shattered Sun Cleric. Woohoo! Murloc War Leader, Doomsayer, Molten Giant. None of these are going to be amazing. Molten Giant is only good if you're planning to take a lot of damage to get that casting cost down, and I'm not planning to take a lot of damage because I'm a priest and I can heal myself. Murloc War Leader is very good if you have Murlocs, which I haven't no Murlocs yet, so I can't rely on that. Doomsayer, at the start of your turn, destroy all minions. So it's like a nuke if it can stay alive. Let's go for that. Northshire Cleric, whenever a minion is healed, draw a card. Yeah, we need card draw. Silverhand Knight, summon a 2/2 Squire. Yep, that sounds good. Pirate, again we can ignore. Raging Worgen, we have no way to trigger the Enrage effect on that. So Silver Moon Guardian, I think. 3/3 with Divine Shield, that sounds good. Loot Horde, a second Northshire Cleric, or a Silverback Patriarch. Patriarch is okay. I mean, it's a less good Magashan Warden. Northshire Cleric, more card draw. Loot Hoarder. And the advantage of Loot Hoarder is you can use it. It is a 2 damage creature, so you can use it almost as removal. Light Well, at the start of your turn, restore 3 health to damage to a just a 1 damage friendly character. Let's go for that. Shadow Word Pain, destroy a minion with 3 or less attack. Again, removal for little creatures, so let's go for that one. Mind Vision. Ancient Brewmaster, Silverhand Knight. Ooh, good cards, Mind Vision, I think. It just sounds fun to be able to grab one of the opponent's cards. War Golem, Holy Smite, 2 damage. Yep, sounds fun. Another Pirate to ignore. Raging Worgen, Worgen Crocolisk. How are we actually doing for minions? We don't have all that many good minions, do we? So Raging Worgen is like, well, basically an Ironfur Grizzly without Taunt, because there's no way we can reliably trigger the Enrage. But if we could somehow trigger the Enrage, it would be really good. So let's go for it. Shadow Madness. Gain control of an enemy minion with 3 or less attack until end of turn. That sounds really good. Holy Fire. Deal 5 health, restore 5 health. That sounds really good. Ancient Watcher, not good. Unless we can silence it, which I guess we could with the Owl, but even then it's still only a 4/5. And we'll just have spent like 4 mana on it. Between those two, I think. Oh, they both sound good. Let's go for Holy Fire. We need those heals. Second Light Spawn, Mad Bomber. No, it's too random. Storming Knight. Charge abilities are useful. Light Spawn is very good. Let's go for a second Light Spawn. We're playing Priest, let's get Priest cards. Chillwind Yeti, Abusive Sergeant. Abusive Sergeant would be good to buff things just for that temporary boost. So I do like that card. Windfury Harpy is very powerful if it stays alive, but typically it wouldn't. Chillwind Yeti, I think the Yeti, just a big stompy creature. Oh, it's got to be a Stranglethorn Tiger, that card is so good. Powered Shield, boost a minion's health by 2 and draw a card. That sounds exactly what I want. Okay, so 6 cards left to draw. Just looking what we've got in the deck. We've got minions, we've got quite a lot of spells, we've got quite a few minions. Maybe we need some cheaper minions. Although we've got these guys, but these guys are more situational. Could go for another Light Spawn. Yeah, let's make this a Light Spawn deck. 3 Light Spawn. Oh, Pint-Sized Summoner, that could be useful. Alternatively, Emperor Cobra just lets you kill anything it damages. Or Knife Juggler. I don't really have enough minions to make Knife Juggler work, so between those two, Pint-Sized Summoner. That could just really let me get some powerful stuff out there early. Stormpike Commando, deal 2 damage, Battlecry, that sounds good. Second Powered Shield or a Bluegill Warrior. I was saying I felt like we needed some more small minions. Mind you, no, it's a light well. Mind you, we do have quite a few, so maybe the Abusive Sergeant would be a good thing just for the buff. Another Light Spawn. Yep. Or light spawn. This is the light spawn deck. Imp Master, Wild Pyromancer, or Cold Light Seer. I've never played the Imp Master, but I like the idea of it. So at the end of the turn, the health goes down by 1, but it summons an Imp. Cold Light Seer only is going to synchronize. What am I talking about? Synergize with Murlocs. Wild Pyromancer, after you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to all minions. I've got a few spells, but most of them buff minions, and I don't really want to be damaging those minions, so we're going for Imp Master, I think. Let's see if we can do better this time. Just having a sip of my tea before it goes cold. Drinking out of a massive mug. Drinking massive amounts of tea out of a massive mug. Still, it's good. It'll keep me hydrated, right? I can't remember if tea actually keeps you hydrated or if it dehydrates you, but I like tea. I drink lots of it.
Anduin versus
Okay, we're fighting a shaman here.
For Doomhammer.
The light
What have we
shall
got?
bring
Lightwell, Mind Vision, Voodoo Doctor. Low cost cards. I'm going to toss the Voodoo Doctor back yet because we're hopefully not going to need to heal early on. We've got Chillwind Yeti. That's not what I wanted. Well, let's get ourselves a Shaman card.
Job's done.
What do we get? Lightning Bolt. Excellent. I like that card. It's much better if you can buff it with spell damage. So if you're in my Shaman deck, what I'll do is I'll play Blood Mage Thalmos and maybe look into getting a Spell Power Totem, and suddenly this is doing 5 damage for 2 mana because 1 cost and 1 overload. Okay, so we've got a Fairy Dragon out there. I think we'd Lightning Bolt the Fairy Dragon, but we can't. Its gimmick is that it can't be targeted. Could Lightwell. Could Lightwell. There's nothing for the Lightwell to heal, but
I wonder.
at the same time it would heal itself if it gets damaged. It would force him to use something to remove it. So we're going to Lightwell. I think it heals itself anyway. Just says damaged friendly character, so presumably it works on me as well if I'm damaged. As I said, I've not actually played Priest at all. I must have played 1 game as Priest to unlock the class in the tutorial, but other than that I haven't played Priest. Alright, so he's burning a charge of his weapon, killing the Lightwell, which is fine. Alright, so Pint-sized Summoner would die immediately. Actually don't have anything to play. I could Lightning Bolt him, but it's better to keep that for removal. Pint-sized Summoner would die. These things are too much mana. I think Light Spawn next turn though. Or Chillwind Yeti. Chillwind Yeti actually. It would burn another charge of his axe and kill that. Ooh, more Light Spawn. But yeah, Chillwind Yeti is the play. So he's got 5 damage. He's got enough to kill it, but he needs to hit it himself and run the Fairy Dragon into it. That'll leave him with just 1 charge of his axe. The Fairy Dragon will be dead, and obviously he can play other minions as well. Or he may have a Lava Burst, a Lightning Bolt. Okay, so he's going to Lightning Bolt it, then hit it with his axe to keep the Fairy Dragon alive. Okay. That's fine. We just do the same again with the Light Spawn. Because once again he can hit it with his axe and run the Fairy Dragon into it. But that will kill a Fairy Dragon. Whichever way around he does it. Because obviously if he hits it with his axe for 2 damage, it'll take the attack down to 2. So he should run the Fairy Dragon into it, kill the Fairy Dragon, take the attack down to 2, then hit it with his axe to minimise impact on his own health. Unless he has something else, some other form of removal. Yeah, he's going to Lightning Bolt it. Well, he's burning his removal on Light Spawns. But he is getting quite a few cards out there. Do I have anything in my deck that does AoE? I don't think I do. Okay, so we can kill the fairy dragon with the Stormpike Commando, which I think is the right choice. And then I can also lightning bolt the Leponome, which is a bit of a waste on a 1 health creature, but it does mean he now doesn't have the damage on the board to kill my Stormpike Commando. And if the Stormpike Commando survives, although presumably he's a shaman, he must have something in his deck that'll do 1 damage, and then he can run the Searing Totem into the Commando. I mean, he's got Frost Shock or something, he should Totem and, yeah, get the spell damage totem, because he knows it'll be spell damage because he's already got the other 3. And then, no, he's going to buff the Searing Totem. Rockbiter, is it? Rockbiter on the... I would have gone for the Searing Totem, but I guess it doesn't matter. He's doing quite a bit of damage to me, which is a worry. What to play next turn? I'm thinking running out Pint-Sized Summoner and Raging Worgen, and then healing myself for 2. Because I'll have 6 mana, and what I just said would take 7. So, you know, I've overloaded myself with a lightning bolt. Okay, plan B. Holy Smite. I could smite the Spell Power Totem. I'm not sure it's a good idea. I could play Stealth Tiger, but I think playing the Worgen and the Summoner is the right play, because if he hits that with a Searing Totem, it'll trigger the Enrage effect on the Worgen. So he needs to do some removal. What have you got, Mr. Shaman? What have you got?
I wonder.
Oh, Fire Elemental. Fair enough. But at least I get cheaper minions now. Ooh, Crazed Alchemist, completely useless. But I can play Light Spawn and Stealth Tiger and Holy Smite. What will I smite? Fire Elemental? Yeah, I think so. Oh no, I can't do both of those because... Of course, it's only the first minion I play that is a lower cost. Just remember that for next time. Haven't healed myself yet in this game, have I? I've just been spending all my mana. I'm running out of cards, that's a worry. But at least I have big threats on the field. So he will trade, in all probability he's going to trade the Fire Elemental for the Light Spawn. But he doesn't have enough out there to kill the Summoner. And obviously the Tiger is stealthed, so he can't hit it with... I guess anything other than Lightning Storm, which does AoE damage. I don't think there's any other Shaman cards that would hit that. And obviously Ragnaros or Knife Juggler or something that do some non-class card that does random damage would, but random damage that damages random minions. Sorry, would, but
Put this apple on your head.
oh, he's a Knife Juggler, in fact. Speak of the devil. Ooh, he hit the Light Spawn. Ah, it means the Light Spawn doesn't trade with the hit that thing. Annoying. Okay, what do? We Holy Smite that. That is other options. We could Crazed Alchemist it to neuter it a bit, and then Holy Smite the Knife Juggler. That might actually be a better idea, you know.
You love my new recipe.
Okay, it's now 2-6 instead of a 6-2, so it's less damage. Knife Juggler gets smitten. Might as well play Loot Hoarder. Heal myself. I don't really want to de-stealth the Tiger just to attack that totem. Seems like I'm exposing the Tiger then for too little reward. I wish I had cards though. That's the worrying thing here. I don't have any cards. Well, I'll get a card now. Cool, Northshire Cleric. That would have been useful a while back. Actually, it wouldn't be useful at all. I have not killed any minions in this entire game. Oh, that flesh-eating ghoul is getting super buffed. Did I just say I haven't killed any minions? I meant healed. Oh, my brain no work. Okay, we can Shadow Word Death the flesh-eating ghoul. How much damage does he get at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The problem is if he's got a, what's it called, a blood call, bloodletting. I can't remember. The thing that gives everything +3 damage for a turn. Then I'm really going to start taking some hits. So I think I have to decloak the tiger. And I'm going to get myself a card. Because I need cards. And then I'm going to use that card to buff the tiger. Okay, it's a bit freaky healing his own his fire elemental, and I realised after I did it that meant that it wouldn't trade with the tiger anymore. So fortunately I pulled some that would buff the tiger. So those two are still going to trade, if he wants to. Well, they're not actually, are they? Because I say wouldn't trade, I meant the tiger would kill it if he ran it into it, but of course that wouldn't kill the tiger either. Whoop, fork lightning. Oh, it got my healing thing, my card draw thing. A second fire elemental. Oh man, who runs 2 fire elementals? I do. Who runs 4 light wardens? By the same token, this is going badly. I'm just going to put that out there. This is not going well. Oh, that's not going to help. How much damage has it got? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, I'm nearly dead. I'll get one more turn.
Shall not fall.
Push forward.
So I don't know. He's going to summon a taunt totem this turn because he can reliably do that because he's got the other 3 out there. So I could run that into the taunt totem, presuming he hasn't got something that'll do the extra damage to kill me. I could then trade that for absolutely nothing. Good Direwolf Alpha. Well, this hasn't gone very well. He's actually attacking my minions instead of me. I'd say that's a mistake if I actually had cards. Oh, I wish I had that Light Warden out there now. Light Warden, is it? The thing that gives me cards for heals. Well, I'm playing the Grizzly, but it's still gonna die. Yep, I'm dead.
Well played.
Bye bye.
You have best.
I told you I hadn't played Priest much. I'm just level 3. Alright, E, we can't leave it like that. We've got to play again. I lost the initiative early in that game, and I just couldn't get it back. I was always just reacting to stuff he played, and I could never establish a good offensive position of my own. And that's good if you've got a control deck or something like the Shaman I run, where it's all just about dealing with his threats until you can get your own out and just win. But if you haven't got your own plan to get your own threat out, then you're completely out of luck. Okay, what have we got here? Oh, we don't want mind control. Tech at level, mind control at level 1. At turn 1 even. Do we want Shattered Sun Cleric? No, I don't think we do. Let's see what else we can get. Probably didn't want Holy Fire either. I misread the card. I thought it's a 2. It's 6 damage, isn't it? 6 mana. Oh, brain no work. I say wrong word. Okay, we've got Soul Priest.
Greetings.
We'll just say hello. Is he getting to say, is Mr. FCTR the man named after a key on the keyboard?
Hello.
The man or woman actually named after a key on the keyboard. Going to say hello? Yes, she did. Sorry, I know my commentary sometimes runs behind what's on the screen because it's just the way my brain works. I decide what to say, and then the rest of my body goes away and does stuff, and events happen while my mouth is still trying to say the words. Okay, so we've got an abusive sergeant. What could we do with it? We could just Holy Smite it. What else could we do? What other options? We could Shadow Word Pain it, which seems wrong. I could play Raging Worgen and get Wind Fury off it, but it would do 2 damage to the Worgen, and then the Worgen would die to Fire Blast. So I think the Holy Smite... I want to get something out there on the board, but I can't. So... yeah, I mean, the only thing I could have played was the Raging Worgen, which would have died pretty much instantly, or the Abusive Sergeant, which would be a waste of the Battle Cry. I'd rather put that on the Worgen. If I could trigger the Worgen's Wind Fury, then buff it with the Abusive Sergeant, that would be amazing. So let's go Worgen, because he hasn't got any minions out there, and if you Fire Blast it, it does trigger the Enrage effect. Ooh, my nose is itching. That means something, doesn't it? It means someone's talking about you, or is that if your ear's itching? I think if your nose is itching, it means you're lying, actually. I'm not sure why my nose would be itching then, because I'm not lying. Because I'm not actually saying anything meaningful at all at the minute. Tea has got a bit cold. Still got some of this giant mug, though. Don't necessarily want to waste it. Bite-sized Summoner. Arcanite Soul Priest. Let's play a Soul Priest.
Embrace the void.
Means I can now do 2 damage to him with my heals. Well, if I have mana. I keep forgetting I need mana to do things. So I'm developing a bit of a board position now. The problem is it's a mage, so... well, I was going to say so he has lots of removal, but he also has Fen Creeper, I guess. I don't actually have this card. And I know this is Arena, but in my actual collection I don't have the Fen Creeper yet. Shame, because it's a good card. Okay, so I can... well, I can't quite kill that, can I? I would need to run everything into it. Yeah, so I can heal it, Abusive Sergeant the Worgen, and then just kill it. Or I Shadow Word Pain. Which is actually the right thing to do, isn't it? Much better. Much better than the things I was planning. And then we just hit him. Yay. Feel the power of my negative heals. Now what we don't play now is the light one, because it will kill all my stuff. Because of the Soul Priest. That we could play, I guess, is Holy Fire. No, Holy Fire wouldn't reverse the damage, ideal to him. So it would deal 5 damage to him and 5 damage to me with the Soul Priest out there, so I don't want to do that. Oh, I can Enrage off this. That's excellent. Has he got something that deals 4 damage? No, he hasn't. I guess he knows I can't heal this, though, because my heals do damage. Does that count as healing, I wonder? It's a buff, I think. Oh well, so what we do is we run him into there, right, get the Enrage effect, and then I'm going to Abusive Sergeant him, so that I can hit the mage for 6. He had an ice barrier, but he had an ice barrier anyway. I was always going to have to deal with that. At least we've broken through it. Anything else? What else should I do? Storm Pipe Commando. I could play Pint-Sized Summoner. I don't have many minions in my deck, but I think Pint-Sized Summoner is the right thing to do, and then we'll just heal him for another 2 damage. Sounds so wrong to say that, but I think I'm in quite a good position here, because he's taking 8, 10, 13, 15 damage if he doesn't do that. Oh well. Mages, they can do that. Deal 5 damage, restore 5 health. So I think, what's the best thing to do? Playing that is a bit of a waste of the battle cry. Other options are limited, and I want stuff on the board. So we're going to waste a battle cry. And I'll heal myself now that I can actually heal again instead of doing damage. I think I would like some card draw, because although I've got 5 cards, one of them is a coin, and the other 3 are all... The only minion I've got, I suppose, is the light well.
Is my shield.
We have a Sunwalker.
Avast, matey!
We have a pirate. We can't Shadow Word Death either of them, because that works on attack minions with 5 or more attacker. That thing's got 4. It's a shame. Okay. Well, Holy Smite will kill that. But I need to pop the Divine Shield first. I don't really have any way to do that. I have to sacrifice the Stormpike Commando. And I'm wasting 3 health because it restores 5, but I've only lost 2. So if I play that, but other options are quite limited. Yep, I think that's that. Nothing else I can do that turn. I could play Lightwell, but it would just die pretty quickly.
Pay attention, class.
Actually, he didn't have enough damage to kill the Lightwell outright. He would have to play something else.
I am ready to learn.
Ooh, that was a good play, because now he's developing his board position.
Handle it!
Oh boy. And once again, this thing's got 4 attack, which means it falls in the gap between Shadow Word Death, which is 5 or more, and Shadow Word Pain, which I don't actually have anyway. I think we just play Yeti here. You can mind control next turn, but I'm not sure there's anything here. I guess the Violet Teacher is the only thing I would want. So we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. I am actually going to Power Word Shield the Yeti, just to give him that little bit more health. Oh, I get Stealth Tiger. Excellent. And shall I play Lightwell as well, just to be a bit of a bullet magnet? So there's stuff out there that he feels he has to deal with, and hopefully he'll kill some of these minions doing it. Ooh, this tea is now stone cold.
Are you ready for
I love
this?
hot tea. Cold tea, yuck. I'd feel guilty for not drinking it though. Ooh, he's going to use a fireball, okay. I guess now my Lightwell dies. And the beatdown commences. Okay, so it's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. I can Shadow Word Death that. I could Mind Control that to grab it myself. But then I can't do anything else this turn, and he would just run a bunch of these guys into it. So I think Shadow Word Death is the appropriate action. And then I'm going to play Grizzly Bear. And I'm going to play the coin. And I'm going to play his Tiger.
Job's done.
That empties my hand other than the Mind Control tech. So that's all I can do. But I definitely like his position more than mine now. Even though I have 9 more health, he has got a good board.
I am ready to learn.
He's got a better board now. So he's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage incoming this turn. And 14 next turn. I need to do something about this. I might have to mind control that raid leader. Which is a ridiculous waste of mind control. But I'm dead next turn if I don't. Crazed Alchemist not useful. at this juncture. Ooh. And we gotta reveal the tiger just to gotta make a start on getting through these taunts. I could craze Alchemist that one next turn actually. Shame I can't attack with this immediately after I've mind controlled it. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage he's got out there. And a secret, who knows what that is. Mirror entity, it's obviously not counter spell, otherwise it would have countered my mind control. I never even thought of that. I would have been so screwed if that had been a counter spell. But I didn't have anything else I could do, so I had no choice. I would have had to take that risk anyway. Ooh, he's got another fireball.
I am ready to learn.
Bye bye, tiger. Okay, so he's going to rub out the pirate. That's sensible. See what you got. Water elemental. Okay. Let's play the water elemental, and it's a mirror entity, so he gets his own water elemental. Bugger. Does that give him enough damage to kill me? 3, 6, 7,
Well
11.
Not quite what was planned.
I have
Love my new recipe.
enough to survive one turn because I've got 12 health. He has got 11 damage. I know this card is a water elemental, so it can't do damage to me this turn. It all depends what he just top decked. Oh wait, he's got Fire Blast. So he does 11 damage and yeah.
Well played.
Yeah, that didn't go so well. Oh boy. That was bad. Let's play another. We've got to put a stop to this. I can't just lose outright. No, I'm not going to allow that. I've got to win a game. I can't record a video and post it on YouTube where I lose every game. I just can't. Alright? We're going to keep going and we're going to win this game.
Versus Jaina.
Nastuka.
The light shall bring
Another mage. What do I think of this hand? Not bad actually, because I can play Pint-Sized Summoner turn 2, Light Spawn turn 3. Ooh, Ironbeak Owl as well.
Greetings.
Excellent.
Hello.
Still drinking this cold tea. I just hate the sort of wasting food and drink. Oh, I don't know why I like that. Okay, so Pint-Sized Summoner comes out.
Job's done.
And if he hadn't just burned Arcane Missiles, now would be a good time for him to play them to kill the Bite-Sized Summoner. But he did! Let's hope he didn't have another one. Okay, so Harvest Golem is out. I could actually play the Owl and silence the Harvest Golem. I could play the Guardian. Or I could play the Light Spawn. I think the Light Spawn is a more powerful creature, so I'm going to play that. Problem is, this is going to kill the Right, so summon the next turn, and I can't actually stop it happening. And it won't kill the Harvest Golem because the Harvest Golem has 3 health and the Summoner only has 2 attack. But I guess that means at least it doesn't trigger the Death Rattle. Not sure if that's actually a good thing. It's not a good thing at all, but oh well.
What to do? What to do?
Well, he's got to work out whether he wants to. Oh, he's going to do that, is he? Alright. I think the thing to play would be Lightwell? Would die, wouldn't it? It's got 5 health. Other options: Silvermoon Guardian, Raging Worgen. See, that's going to die, although I could heal it. Shall I heal that up? Because that way you can't just run the Harvest Golem into it. Without, to kill it anyway. Maybe we could still run the Harvest Golem into it. That would leave me 2 health. I could play the Owl and silence the Golem. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to do that. No, I'm actually going to play the Lightwell. Because that gives him something else to worry about. Now he's got basically 9 health worth of stuff on the board. He has to try to figure out a tactic for dealing with. Alright, so he's going to Wolf Rider that. So he's just going after the Lightwell. That's fine. Holy Fire. Not sure I want to use that just yet. What have we got that could actually be good? I could play the Silvermoon Guardian. I'm certainly hitting him in the face. That's a must. Silvermoon Guardian. What would he do? It's got 3 health, so he'd ping it and then run the Wolf Rider into it. And I guess that means the Light Spawn stays alive. Alternately, Raging Worgen, but he would just die to the Wolf Rider. So Silvermoon Guardian.
Shall not
Job done.
I like the way it says job done when you've got no more plays you can make. I need to listen out for that a bit rather before I click the end turn button, because there are times when I click end turn and I think, oh yeah, I forgot to attack. Whoops, daisies. He's thinking about it. What's he thinking about? What's he gonna play? Dark Iron Dwarf. Okay, so he's buffing that up to kill the Light Warden. He's getting a decent amount of stuff on the board. I don't like it. What could we do about this? I think I might actually have to Holy Fire the Dark Iron Dwarf. Other option would be Light Spawn, Iron Beak, or Raging Worgen, but Raging Worgen dies. Light Spawn, I think. I'll go for Light Spawn. Iron Beak Owl and silence. What? I could just heal myself. I do feel like I need another creature out there. So I'm going to silence that, I think. Now he's just left with a useless 0-2. And I can kill the other one without popping the Divine Shield. Alright. So what will he do now? He will run that into there, trade that out, hit that. That's what I would do. Because that will get 5 damage off the field and 2 minions, more importantly. Alternately, he could just run that and that into the Light Spawn. And then Dark Iron Dwarf into there, and at least 3 damage on the field. Actually, so that is the right thing to do, isn't it? But he does lose his Dark Iron Dwarf then. Oh, he does that, okay. Right, He's done his attacks. He's got 6 mana. What's the follow-up? Pyroblast? Patriarch. Okay. And he's going to kill my owl. Which is to be expected. Alright, so I can Shattered Sun Cleric that to get past the Patriarch. Can't do anything about this Wolf Rider. Don't I have a Shadow Word Pain in this tech? I thought I did. I could play Worgen, but it dies to the Wolf Rider immediately. But that might be okay.
Must cleanse the Sunwell.
Remember, kill Talos!
Job done.
Job done. Yeah, I think that's okay. So that will kill that. Or that. But mostly probably that, because that's the biggest threat. Flame Strike. Oh, I hate mages. Right, we can Stormpike Commander that straight away. I think it's what we do. I was thinking Stormpike Commander Holy Fire, and then I'm like, oh yeah, wait a minute, I don't have enough mana for both of those. But yeah, so we've got to get that Wolf Rider off the board. It's doing too much damage. And I just heal myself up. Heal myself up, and away. And if we don't get a good draw next turn, I will just Holy Fire him in the face for 5 damage, and more importantly, restore 5 health. Or we Holy Fire that, which I think is the new plan. Or we draw an awesome card here. I can't remember what awesome cards I've got that could actually help in this situation, but I guess this is the problem when you choose classes you've never played before for Arena. You don't know which cards to draft, and you're like, oh, this sounds fun, this will be useful, this sounds cool, and you're not really thinking about how everything synergizes and how you're actually going to win the matches with a match with the deck. Silverhand Knight. I mean, I do need to get something on the field, but it doesn't get that off the field, or that would trade out. No, I'm going to Holy Fire that. And then just hit that and heal him up. So at least he can't Fire Blast it. There's no reason to kill that, because a mage doesn't have any way to buff it, really. I guess you could Dark Iron Dwarf or something, but it's very unlikely to do it. And it is a detriment to him having an extra creature there that he can't attack, because it's one... You have a limit of, I think, 7 creatures you can have on your side of the board at a time, and that's taking up one of the spaces. But I guess that could end up buffing it, so now it becomes more of a danger. Okay, so we Shadow Word Death that. That seems pretty clear. That leaves us 7 mana. We could play Lightspawn, but I think Silverhand Knight is the right thing to play in this situation. And we'll also kill that. Oh, that. Well, see, my thinking is if I were to kill that, it would have no effect. Now, I'm talking rubbish. Yep, we should Silverhand Knight.
Ready, sir.
And then kill the Drake. I'm running out of cards, but so is he. I have to kill that, otherwise it will buff everything.
I'm ready.
And then I heal up that again, so at least he can't Fire Blast it. At least he has to sacrifice his young priestess to kill it. That's the theory. Or he may have another Flame Strike. Or, what is it, Cone of Cold, or Blizzard, or one of these
Bring me steel.
other spells. Oh, he's got 2 of those, interesting. They are good cards. I used to run them at one point in my Shaman deck. Not my Shaman deck, it was a Paladin deck, actually. I love the way I'm saying, oh, I used to do this, when, you know, I used to do this a week ago. I've only been playing the game for a week. That's why I suck. Okay, that did actually buff that useless mirror entity. You can now actually get utility out of it. We need to kill this. We don't have a way to kill this. So we're just going to ignore this until we get a way to kill it. So I can play both of these things.
I must consider.
So I probably will. So I run that into there, that into there.
If you insist.
Battle!
Play Lightspawn. Play Yeti. So yes, that would kill either of them, but it can't kill both. And then heal... What do we want to heal? The Squire? Just so you can't Fire Blast it.
Job's done.
This is a close game. And it's all now just about what we top deck. Unless we top deck stuff that does card draw, like that. I want to top deck the Northshire Cleric? The thing that gives me card draw for everything I heal. That would be useful. Okay. I mean, he didn't get much benefit from that because he's got so few cards, but it's not like he's going to get more cards in his hand later in the game, in all probability. So so it's making me spend my healing keeping that alive, which is fine. We've got another Lightspawn. I'm not spending my healing keeping that alive because I'm going to get into that and that into... what do I want to do? I'm losing both of these whatever I do, aren't I? Because I can run that into that in case it dies. I run that into that in which case it dies. So we'll just do the sacrifice. Just make the trades. Lightspawn played. Heal myself because there's nothing else to heal. Hit him in the face. Now we're even on health. I have 2 more creatures out, but he's got 2 cards in his hand.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Oops. Oh yeah, I mean, at this stage in the game that's kind of ineffective, but why not play that? And it does reduce the damage the Lightspawn deals by 2. But I can heal it up next turn. Oh yes, that's what I need. That's what I needed. Give me a card. Holy Smite. And if I Holy Smite that, I can then kill it with a Yeti and hit him with the Lightspawn. I think this is good. I think I'm in a good position, but he's a mage. He might just have top decked anything. He top decked another Arcane Intellect, in fact. That's good for him.
Ready for action!
Oh, taunt. And he's gonna Ice Lance my Cleric. That was a mistake. Because I wasn't going to attack bite it with it anyway. He should have Ice Lanced. The thing with Ice Lance is it doesn't do damage unless the character's already frozen. It just freezes in place. So what he should have done was freeze that so I couldn't attack with it. Okay. Well, I'm going to get a couple of cards here because I'm going to Voodoo Doctor that. Mind Control. Not what I need to play right now, but I'm going to heal that up again myself, which gives me another card. Cool. So then I just run that into there and hit him. I think I'm actually going to win a game. Oh yes. Oh yes, it's been a while.
In the light's name.
Light Warden.
Whoops.
Whenever a character is healed, gain 2 attack. That's fine, I'll kill it with the Voodoo Doctor first. I was trying to make sure I have stuff to heal, but... Give him +2 health, which also gives him +2 attack. I don't think it counts as a heal, unfortunately.
My magic will tear you apart.
My apologies.
Okay, so you've got 16 health. I have 12 damage. I can heal this for another card. Where am I at now? Okay, if I Abusive Sergeant this thing. Oops, that doesn't work on that.
Not quite what was planned.
I should have Abusive Sergeant to that. Alright, so I've got 12 damage. I could make it 14 by Crazed Alchemisting this. And if I'd done that, if I'd Abusive Sergeant that would give me 16 damage and I would have been able to win, but I didn't because I misplayed. Never mind. He's at 4 health, so he's probably dead.
We must
He's
cleanse the
dead.
Sunwell.
Well played.
Mind Vision. That would
Well
be
played.
useless. Oh, we won. It's not a complete waste of time after all. I've won a game. Phew. I have to say, I really didn't think I was going to win a game with this deck. But now I've got a wooden prize key again. That's one thing I will say about Hearthstone, actually. It is very addictive in terms of when you lose, you think, right, I don't want to end on a low defeat. I'm going to play again. And that's how it keeps you playing. That's how it keeps you coming back and playing more and playing more and playing more. Well, I will certainly be playing more. But for now, I have things to do. I will say goodbye to you. Thank you for sitting here for however long this video has been now, 50 minutes. I really appreciate your time. Any comments, just leave them in the comments section. Goodbye for now.